and welcome to Channel 7 News with Macy Gebhardt. We had a tragic event happen in Utah this weekend on Saturday at about noon. Now we will flip it back over to you, Daphne. Hi everyone, it's Daphne here, and I am here to talk to you about the tragic event that happened in Utah on Saturday. So, there were 3 kids in a car with the driver, and the driver accidentally drove into a river. He had 3 kids in the car, 2 of them which were his own, and 1 of them which was a friend. The car was completely flipped over in the river, and the people were completely underwater. Now to you, Roars. Hi everybody, I'm Roars. Okay, so what happened was, a man just happened to come along and see a car in the river. He knew something was up because the driver of the car was out of the car screaming for help. So he jumped out of his car and he leaped into the river. He couldn't get into the car because the doors were all locked and the windows would not open. So he burst through the window. After he got into the car from the window, 8 other men luckily happened to see him in the car in the river, so they all started jumping into the river also to help save the kids. Now, they were going into the car, and he saw one of the girls. He told her to get out of the car, but she told him that she couldn't. So, what he did was he luckily had a knife with him, and he cut off the seatbelt, and with the help of the other men, they lifted her out of the car. Then, their next job was to find the other girl and little boy. So, the man started looking around in the car for the other 2 kids. Finally, he saw one of the girls. She was face down under the water inside the car. He thought that there was a very little chance of her surviving. So, with the help of the other men, they got her out. They lifted her up, and luckily there was a nurse on the scene that helped perform CPR on the little girl. Then, they finally found the 4-year-old little boy in his car seat. The car seat was flipped over and he was buckled in and he could not get out, and he wasn't breathing. Once they finally got him out, the nurse performed CPR on him also. They finally called an ambulance, and the ambulance came and took them to the hospital. They were they're in the emergency room for the first night, but after that, they moved to the regular hospital. They were released on Monday, and they are all in good shape now. And the man that first saw them thought this was very shocking because of how long they were all underwater. He said it is very lucky for them to still be alive. All right, now back to you, Daphne. Thank you, Roars, for telling us that story, and thank you everyone for watching Channel 7 News with Macy Gebhardt and Daphne and Ellie and Roars. Bye! Now, me, Ellie, and Roars all want to know what you think about what happened in Utah. So, when you go home tonight, comment on this video what you thought. And if at least 12 people from the class comment on this video from YouTube, Macy will bring in suckers for the whole class. Now, I suggest you go start commenting. Bye!